about yourself when you were a mentee? Because every mentor had a mentor. If you fail to fix that, you're definitely going to repeat that when you start mentoring other people.
I feel like being a mentor is also part of growth, to be honest with you. I feel like it's something that you have to do, because especially if you're under somebody, if you're under someone and you're growing, there is something I learned recently, that a good leader does not raise disciples, he raises good leaders. You get? So as you're leading someone, you should not be leading someone to always be a disciple. You should be training the person to be a leader in your absence. Even when you're not there, the person is a leader on his own. So the more you grow, I feel like you should be thinking about, okay, how can I pass this knowledge that someone else gave to me and made it easier for me to someone else to make it easier for the person.
Another angle to look at it from is as a mentor, right? See yourself as, this person is going to be the reason why I will learn transparency.
Yeah.
As a human being, I am going to be as transparent as possible. I'm going to be accountable to this person, not just with the information that I give them, but with my life. They need to not just hear what I say, but see what I do, because we influence people more of what we do than what we say. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something you said earlier on the show that I just realized. We talked about mentorship in different fields. The topic is mentorship or manipulation, but I feel like it's not just manipulation that is bad. Mentorship on its own can be bad depending on the field it is. We've mentioned cultism and there's ranks in it here. Yeah. And I feel like the problem that we have in this generation is that the people that have the knowledge that we need to grow are very stingy. If you think about fields that you should be passing down this knowledge, you see them grabbing it and holding it. For example, let me use one of the content space, but I wanted to use more of crypto trading. Okay. Because I feel like that's something in our generation that is blooming. Yeah. It's not something that everybody knows, but it's something that's, so let me put it this way here. It's not something that everybody knows how to use, but it's something that everybody knows. Those people that knows about it and are using it to like grow, they are very stingy in passing the information to the next person.
Are you dragging them right now?
No, it's the truth. They're very stingy. But then you see HK.
Okay.
You see how easy it is for them to mentor and pack a bunch of boys and put in one house and be teaching them something that is bad. But when it comes to something good, they are stingy about it.
Okay, I get your point, right? So this is one thing we need to understand about mentoring, right? There are mentorship that you pay for. There are mentorship that you don't pay for. But at the end of the day, they say access is expensive.
Yeah.
Like this is, you see this? Access is expensive. There's some level of growth that you want to experience. If you don't pay a price for it, you will not value it and it will be of no impact in your life, right? So I think I would add a little to what you said about mentorship for crypto. I don't know much about it. I wish to know more about it. Maybe we'll talk about crypto after now. The only way you will blossom in that is if you pay for the knowledge.
True.
In fact, if you pay for the knowledge of something, be it a mentor or someone you just want to, someone who's doing way better than you're doing in that moment, and you have their respect, so they would want to do a lot more for you because you paid for their time. They are accountable to you because you paid for their time, right? So people need to also, mentees, brother. We're just talking about mentors. Mentees, their head is shake sometimes. So mentees, brother, should also understand this part. There are things you have to pay for. Their access.
That's actually where I was pushing towards, because a lot of people don't see the value. I don't know why Nigerians are like, anything they have to pay for, they're like, You get, so when
people run to YouTube these days, if it's on YouTube, I don't have to pay for it. No?
Exactly.
No problem. But that's fine if it works for you.
If it works for you, go for it. But I feel like we should not be, how will I put this? We should not shy away from I feel like I see it as an investment, honestly speaking. If you're paying for information that will help yourself grow, it's an investment because it will bring returns. Yeah. But a lot of people don't see the value in it, and it's very annoying. They prefer to go and, as I said before, HK, because it seems free, but then it's kind of deteriorating you as a person.
As a person.
As a person, you get.
At the same time, it's wrong. It's still wrong mentorship when you. Let's break down a little bit more. Let's break that down a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
I've not been to the HQ before, right? Like a headquarters for cyber criminals. I've not been there before.
Yeah.
But I've seen a couple of stories. I've heard people with such experiences, talk about it, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it's a good experience in the if you're in the HQ, right?
It's not. It's really not.
I hear that if you don't get something done, you might not eat. In fact, you only eat when you actually have brought in business. Because I do insurance as well, so we call it business, right? So you don't get to eat until you bring in business. One, and also the condition your mind not to know more than the person who owns the place. Because if you know as much as he does, you will take over whatever dynasty he's trying to build. So they designate the level of things you're supposed to know to you. So this is it. Oh yeah, learn this, learn that, right? But it doesn't come with a fee. So as free as you can, but this is what it will cost you. To be there until you. I'm thinking about marketing. I'm not trying to diss anyone, but I'm just thinking about marketing right now. So yeah.
But do you realize that you just described manipulation? As we said before, the portioning of information, they are literally trying to stunt your growth. Yeah. On this other hand, it's you pay, you invest in yourself, and then they give you the information.
They give you the information.
So I'm saying this because I feel like I'm just saying this for anybody that's listening out there, that you should invest in yourself in any form of mentorship. I feel like anything that involves paying to get information is a little form of mentorship. Mentorship is not always lifelong. Like, oh yeah, you're my mentor. We have stuck together throughout the entire life. You can have more than one mentor in different fields. You can have mentors that is for business. You can have mentors for lifestyle. You can have mentor for health. You can have different mentors for everything. Because I feel like you cannot have one mentor for everything.
That's so wrong.
That's the way I see it. You can't have one mentor for everything.
I know of a lady who said her mom is the only mentor that she need or she will need in life.
Okay.
Right? That's so nice to say. I really admire that.
Yeah.
Right? I cannot say anything bad about that because it means her mom has done an incredible job as a woman.
Yes.
For her to say that thing or put it that way, right? But in addition to that, there's a little bit of, breakage. Let me use the word breakage. There's a little bit of flaw to that. There are things your mom doesn't know.
True.
So the place where your mom is not getting it right, someone needs to cover up for her. You need a mentor.
So I'm saying the same thing.
Yeah.
So why did you say you disagree?
No, I didn't say that.
You said that you disagree.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, it must be muscle memory. I've been fighting throughout today, guys. Sorry about that.
So we agree.
Yeah,
yes,
we're
one person can have more than one mentor.
Yeah, you can't have more than one. You
can have more than one
mentor.
Definitely. And you should have more than one mentor.
Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like mentorship is like taking the best of a person. You get, for example, now you can have a mentor for, let's say, your business. Let's say you have a particular line of career and you're like, okay, this person is in the same line of career as me and is doing exceptionally well. You start, if the person writes books, for example, you start buying the person books, asking the person questions, you get, that's your mentor for work. But then you don't take the person because he did well in work and be like, you're my mentor, then I want to also follow your lifestyle.
No.
You get, so you can have a mentor for business, you can still have a mentor for lifestyle. You can have a mentor for family. Okay, this person, I love the way this person maintains his relationship with his family. You meet the person, how do you do it? You drop small thing, you get.
You can, in addition to what you're saying, right? You can have a mentor that is incredible at sales and marketing.
Yeah.
But he's a womanizer.
Very, that's like hitting the nail.
Right? So what you can only do in that moment is identify who you are, like I said. We need to binge more on this. You need to identify who you are as a person. Do I want to be a womanizer? No. Right? So in that moment, you already know who you are. You don't want to be a womanizer. Pick what you can from this person and leave. Right?
Yeah.
Pick what you can and then leave. Right? You can you can have someone who is really great with marriage. That person is your mentor in marriage, but they have zero idea about money.
Very true.
So every form of mentorship that you're taking in your life is to cover up loopholes, cover up areas in your, and it's such a beautiful thing that now you can have different mentors and not get an overdose of mentors, right? You don't, there are no overdose of mentors. Yeah. So yeah, it's oh my God, I'm thinking about it. I need to upload and upgrade my mentors.
You need to,
like,
I
you
feel
just
like to stack it.
What? You need to, every single time you have to. I think I also mentioned something when we started off. You don't have to be close to all your mentors.
Yes.
You can buy their materials and be mentored by their materials. So you get their book, you could listen to their podcast. But what is best is having a mentor that you have full access to. So on that ground, you need to watch out for their character. You need to know the kind of people that you're dealing with. I don't mind saying this again. Yeah, find yourself a mentor who is willing to see you outgrow them if the need arises. If they are cool with that, that's fine. That's totally okay. Totally okay. So yeah.
There's something came to my mind when you said that the mentor needs to be okay for you to outgrow them. There is this trait that I see a lot in people. Yeah. I'm saying this because of a friend of mine that I had experience with. I don't know. I found out something about that's something that a friend of mine is doing. Okay. That I was like, this thing is not really sitting right with me. Basically, I feel like a good mentor would be willing to allocate, like for example, now if someone is mentoring you in the same field and a job comes to him and he's like he doesn't want to do it, he should be able to give it to someone that he's mentoring.
He trusts you now, so trusts you as a mentee.
You get. But then what I see this guy do is that he still takes the job and then but he sends the person to do it. But then the money and everything, the glory and everything comes to him. You get. So he brands it as a learning experience for you. So you're under me, I'm mentoring you on this, so go and do it. Then when you come, tell me the mistakes you made, but the stuff that you did will still be mine, under my own name. Do you get?
I get that.
When I was talking to the person was like, no, that he's trying to cover you, that what if you make mistakes?
It's still on his brand.
It's still on his brand. But then the way I see it is that this person is not allowing you grow outside of him. Because if later on, I can't even hide it, it's a videography thing here. Okay. If later on they ask you, okay, what have you done? Like you go and apply for a job, what have you done? And let's say
on your resume.
You don't have anything because everything you did is under your mentor. You get. So I feel like a real mentor would not want to even try to like put you completely under him, even if it's like okay, for the learning experience, be here, but then branch out. Do something for yourself. As you said, he should be happy to see, okay, you coming to him and be like, okay, I have this idea, I want to start my own this thing. And he will still openly give you advice on how to grow it. Do you get?
Yeah, I get that. And I love the fact that you brought this up, right? So I have a mentor in public speaking, because I do public speaking as well. You know what's crazy? I've been saying a couple of things that I do and I just put it out there.
Yeah.
Right. So he's currently hosting the public speaking class, right? And imagine having access to this person. I could decide not to pay. But he goes, pay for it. So I paid, right? And I noticed what he's doing with, it's called DHN, right? Dayford Hosting Network, right? So what we do there is you learn the art of hosting. And whenever he gets something, you're taking the full money. If you're the one going to host, you're going with your name, not his name.
That is beautiful. That right there.
Right. So there's a lot of pride with wanting to identify with such kind of person, right? So it's different strokes for different folks. But if I were to be the mentee of the person you mentioned, I would be there for a season and leave. Just get maybe that mentor of yours is there for you to just get foundational knowledge.
Yeah.
Just get the basics and then leave. Right? It's not a do or die affair.
Exactly. So
justice for mentees.
So our time is almost up. How time flies. I just looked at the time and realized that our time is almost up, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So this was like a very interesting conversation, a very deep conversation. Ronald, I will not lie to you, yeah. I'm very happy that I actually called you.
Thank you so much.
Very happy.
Thank you so much for having me.
Very happy, yeah. For those listening, yeah, this conversation, if it triggered something in you,
work on your life.
Work on your life. Anything. That is the whole point of Unfiltered. Yeah. If you trigger something, you work on your life. All the tips, everything that was given here are from a place of love. There's no hate. If you're out there and you're in a situation of like you get manipulation and you are being manipulated instead of mentored, just our advice is just leave. Yeah, just leave. It's not that difficult. You have 2 legs.
Yeah,
just walk out.
And let's correct something, right? Before you take your leave, don't do it rudely. Remember,
definitely.
Remember, you met this person. You saw something, and then you met this person. Right? If you're leaving, just tell them you'd like to take a bow. If they ask reasons why, you tell them. Right? So it's going to be 2 things. It's either just like you said about the issues you have with your mentor. It's either they understand that, because we're first humans before mentors and mentees. Very important, right? If they cannot change, the human factor, fine, they let you go. It's okay. It's not and one thing about the right mentor, let me say this, the right mentor is willing to let you go if you feel the need to leave.
Yes.
If you count me not important anymore, you can leave. No grudges, no nothing. They understand. Right? So and that way you stay timeless as a mentor. So
okay.
I almost said as a man, because I've been listening to Obnaj a lot.
Okay. As I said, you need to grow, learn, listen, but never lose yourself trying to follow someone else who doesn't have your best interest
We're all
at heart.
leaders.
We are all have the mentality that we are all leaders.
We're all leaders.
Yeah, anyways, Ronald, it was good to have you here in the studio today.
It's always nice to have someone in the music scene that has this level of IQ.
Sharp.
As you do. Sharp. It's so nice. I'm not... Shout out to all my musicians out there before I cut my tongue. Shout out to all of you, right?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to diss anyone. I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, but I'm different.
The man is different, man. The man is built different.
Yeah, anyways, this is Unfiltered, where we say things exactly as it is. Yeah, we don't sugarcoat anything. We say things real, yeah? I'm your host, Casper, and this is our first episode, but we'll be back again next week.